Good morning, mon petit, and happy Saturday morning. My goodness me, is it a beautiful day today. It really does feel like spring has arrived here in the New Forest, and I could not be happier. I've been doing my usual routine this morning, went for my Saturday morning run. I've been doing my little house chores. I also have to do a little bit of a tidy up on Saturday morning, and I've just washed my hair and got myself a dress. My hair is feeling very soft this morning. I always love it when I do like a really good hair wash. I've done like a big scalp scrub because I feel like my scalp has finally I don't want to say recovered, but it's no longer feeling tender after my scalp massage on Wednesday morning, and I've just put some oil through my hair just to like really give it that shot of hydration. It's feeling really healthy at the moment, which is so nice. I also this morning used a product that I am actually loving this morning, and I keep meaning to tell you about it and I keep forgetting to. It is the Pot Rouge from Bobbi Brown. This is a product, I'm not gonna lie, kind of intimidated me a little bit when I first got it, because I was like, oh, it's very intense, and I was like, do I apply it with my finger, do I apply it with a brush? And after the Bobbi Brown bridal masterclass that we did, the afternoon tea last week, I have just been converted, because the makeup artist showed you kind of like how to apply the Pot Rouge and like how to utilize it within your routine. And actually, I would definitely say that I prefer applying it with a brush. This is a Real Techniques brush, and I don't even know what it's supposed to be for, but I always like it for blush. I just do a little bit on the brush, and then I just kind of like dot it up my cheek and just like let it blend in. I find it's less harsh than using your finger, and the way she described it, I completely agree with. It just gives you such a like natural highlight, because it's not like a powder highlight where there's glitter in there or like a glisten in there. It's very much like a lit from within glow, which is what I absolutely love. This one is actually a part of the collaboration that Bobbi Brown did. It was a charitable collaboration, so that's why the packaging looks a little bit different. It was part of the Pretty Powerful charity collab. This is in the shade Pale Pink. I think they'll just have this in like the normal packaging if you do want to shop it, but it's a really beautiful. It looks a little bit more intense in the packaging. Blush, like I would say that this is just like a perfect pinky nude to give you that like flush of color for summer, and I am absolutely obsessed. And speaking of Bobbi Brown, I have actually just received a new parcel from the team that I'm very excited about, so I thought that we could unbox this together because I didn't know this was coming. And it looks like we have some products in here that I am going to absolutely adore. So let's read the press release first, because I always find it gives you a little bit more info as to what is inside the box. So Line Define Go, oh my goodness me, long wear cream liner stick. Redefine your look with the new Longwear Cream Liner Stick. It's everything you love about our 24-hour Longwear Cream Shadow Stick, but slimmed down to a fine-tipped design for easy artistry. Longwear Cream Liner Sticks glide onto the eyes like a dream with the precise applicator. This waterproof formula is designed to create endless, easy-to-achieve eyeliner looks with up to 24-hour wear. I am shook. I am absolutely shook, because you know how much I adore my liner. And in fact, actually, I haven't even done it today, but pretty much most days what I like to do with my eyeliner is use the Bobbi Brown Cream Shadow Stick. I've spoken about this so much, but honestly, I utilize it pretty much every single day, and it's such a handy one for like super quick little top-ups. So this is the stick that I use in gold and bronze, and as you can see, it's like quite rounded, so it is a bit difficult to be precise. So this basically sounds like it's the Cream Shadow Stick, but in a more precise kind of like angled pointed tip. So we have not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 new colors to try. Oh my goodness, Bobbi Brown, you have spoiled me. Honestly, I love the girls at Bobbi Brown. They are just so lovely, and I feel like they have absolutely spoiled me with these liners. So I'm really excited to see what we've got here. So in terms of shade ranges, we have Rich Chocolate Matte. That sounds like it's gonna be right up my street. Aubergine Matte, Jungle Matte, Panther Matte, and Fog Matte. I mean, I feel like Panther Matte's gonna be like a beautiful, real like jet black. Let's open this one up and see what it looks like. So I feel like this is gonna be such a good one for like evenings, if you wanna do like a bit more of a smoky eye. Or if you're like me, you're a little bit lazy, you literally just smudge it in the corner. Oh yeah, I think that's the color at the bottom. As you can see, that is like pretty much the same black as the packaging. I wanna see how kind of like refined they are. Oh. Can you see that? I'm going to do the typical beauty vlogger thing and put my hand behind the product so you can actually see it a little bit better. But oh my gosh, that is like such a pointed nib. I feel like that's going to give you so much precision. I feel like this black is going to be perfect for a bit more of like an evening look. I kind of want to try out the Rich Chocolate Matte, because I feel like that will go with my look today. Or maybe the Aubergine, because I've gone for a little bit more of like a pinky eye. Ooh! Oh, so the whole thing you can see. Oh, that's actually really handy because I do sometimes struggle with these because all you have is like the tiniest little bit at the end, and I have a couple. I don't utilize them for a liner, I utilize them more of like an eyeshadow, and you can see it's so difficult to see the colors sometimes. So that is really, really exciting that it's actually on the lid as well. So this is the Rich Chocolate Matte, and I feel like that is just going to be the perfect color for me. I might just have to do a little test of this because I feel like it's going to be so easy. So this is literally what I do with the shadow sticks. I just smudge a little bit onto the corner of my eye and then use my finger underneath to basically tidy it up and create a little bit more of like a liner flick. Oh my gosh, I can't do this and talk. Okay, hang on. Hold please, Corner. Let me actually concentrate. I cannot get over that liner. I literally feel like I've just brought this look from just like a really chill casual daytime look to something so much more elevated, something so much more like demure and pulled together, and that was honestly so easy to apply. As I said, literally just smudge a little bit in the corner, tidy it up with your finger, and you were good to go. That took me all of 2 minutes to do, and I love that color. They're a lot more pigmented, I would say, than the shadow sticks, so be a little bit light-handed with these. I want to see what the other colors actually look like as well. So this is Jungle Matte. I'm expecting this to be almost like greeny, I don't really know from the color. Oh, it's like a little bit of a kind of lighter brown if I compare it to Rich Chocolate Matte. You can see, yeah, there's a little bit more of like a green tint to it. I think that will be an absolutely beautiful color as well. If you really love doing like khaki, I feel like if you've got brown eyes, that would look beautiful with like a bit of a kind of like khaki, kind of smoky eye. I think would look amazing, or maybe with like a bit more of a golden eye. Okay, let's try Fog Matte as well. I'm thinking this is going to be a bit more like a greyish kind of smoky color. Yeah, I feel like they've named these really, really well. You know exactly what to expect from each color. So this one's a lot more kind of like greyish in tone. I mean, look at how fine that nib is. I know the focus is really not enjoying life right now, but what a precise applicator. I cannot get over these. I feel like this is what Bobbi Brown has really been missing. They are just so good at seeing like what's been missing from their collections and what they can kind of like add to and improve on. And I feel like this, I mean, look at that line. I'm obsessed with how that looks, and that genuinely took me 2 minutes to do. So this is Aubergine Matte, which is a little bit more kind of like purpley. I think that would be amazing if you've got like a darker skin tone and you just want something a little bit more subtle than like a black liner. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness me, Bobbi Brown, you have absolutely spoilt me with this new collection. I can't wait to like test out different colors with like different eye looks and try them out with the shadow sticks as well, because as they say, you can like apply them together and it's just going to give you such a, number one, super like easy eye look to do, but number two, I feel like they're just going to work so seamlessly together and like pair so beautifully. As I said, I've literally just done a really simple little like pink eye. In fact, I actually did use the Pot Rouge on my eyes as well. I do forget that you can use these on your eyes, your cheeks and your lips, which is just absolutely amazing. If you do want a little bit more color, I might actually just do a little pop because the serum is a little bit sheer with regards to the color. I would love to get a color that's maybe a little bit more intense. But how cute is that? I feel like the little flush on my lips and cheeks just really pull the look together, and the liner just like lifts my entire face. I am absolutely obsessed with how my makeup's looking today, and it's a good day to have a good makeup day because we are actually hosting friends here at the house this Saturday, which I'm so looking forward to. We've got some friends coming around for lunch, which is just going to be the loveliest thing. I think we're just going to spend the afternoon out in the garden just enjoying the sunshine because, as I said, it's such a beautiful day today, and I feel like we can finally make the most of the weather. It's also very exciting that we can finally make the most of our little summer dresses. This is a little archive number from Forever New that I got last year, but I'm pretty sure they've brought this one back out this summer. So if it is available, I will leave it linked down below because it's such a beautiful number. The perfect hostess dress, if I do say so myself. It does actually come with little like hooks, and it does come with a belt, but I actually last year decided to cut them off and to ditch the belt because I don't know what it is about this dress, but I just kind of prefer it a little bit more straight up, straight down. I quite like it without that silhouette, which I know is not very me, but I do feel like my style has changed a little bit recently, and I'm really opting for that more kind of like undone look. The kind of look where it's like you look beautiful and chic, but it's like, oh, I just threw this on. Like, I didn't even think about my outfit, and I feel like this dress is exactly that. And whenever I'm hosting, I want to be comfortable. I want to make sure that my arms can move. I want to make sure that I can like serve everyone up. I always feel like the hostess with the mostess is the one running around, getting everyone drinks, organizing the day, and that's exactly what I love. And I always feel like the hostess wants to look dressed up. You want to look classic and stylish, but you don't want to look like OTT. You don't want to look overly dressed in your own home. So this dress is just perfect for that. So hopefully it's still available. I can leave a link down below because it's so comfy, and I love the little floral details that run through it. They are just the cutest things. Purple and pink flowers. They look kind of like sweet peas to me, but I'm not entirely sure what flowers they are. But if anyone knows, comment down below. I feel like you guys are always really good at like knowing different florals. But yeah, I've just popped it on with some Monica Vinegar pieces, which you can still use. My discount code on it is PetiteElliee 10, I believe. No, PetiteElliee 20. I'll leave it in the description box down below. I can't remember the exact discount code that you can use, but you can shop Monica Vinegar and I'm pretty sure it is 20% off. I'm pretty sure. Check the description box. But yeah, cute little outfit of the day. Finally making the most of all my pretty spring summer dresses. Oh no, I've just opened the French door so we could get a little bit of air in the kitchen, and the world's biggest bumbly wombly bee has just made his way inside. I'm gonna have to sort him out and help him try and find the exit soon, because otherwise he's gonna get very confused and very tired. But I've just opened up the French doors. I've made myself an iced coffee, and it's just so lovely listening to the bird song and just feeling that like summer, no, not summer, okay, calm down, a spring breeze coming in. I definitely wouldn't say it's quite summer weather, but it feels so lovely. I think the reason Mr. B has come inside actually is because, I don't know if you can see, but I still have my dahlias just sitting down here on the floor. I haven't actually had a chance to pot them up since getting them on Monday. They've been sitting there for almost a week, which is dreadful, I know, but I just have not had a chance this week. I thought I was going to do it on the day, but obviously we had, do you know what? It's actually mad. Literally 5 days ago, we had miserable weather. It was raining. It was quite cold when Emily and I went to the garden centre, and it just was not feeling like spring. Today, it almost feels like summer. It really does. So I would love to get those potted up this morning. I think I'll have my morning coffee, sit and relax for a bit, and then pot up my dahlias, because it'll be quite nice just to like spread them out a little bit over the patio, because I really want to create a bit of an outdoor tablescape for today's lunch. I think it would be so lovely to do a bit of al fresco dining. We actually ate our dinner outside last night, Alex and I, and it was so lovely. It's the first time we've eaten outside literally since being in this house, which is just absolutely crazy. So this will be the first time hosting outdoors in the new house. This excites me so much. You know what I'm like. I love hosting, I love having friends over, and I love just being outside in the garden. So I'm gonna get those dahlias potted up and ready, and then we can create a beautiful tablescape before our guests arrive. There is nothing I love more than beautiful potted dahlias. How stunning do these look? I could not be happy. I just love how dahlias look. They're so layered, they're so beautiful, and as I said on Monday, they are Alex's favourite flower, so I've popped them right by the house so that we can see them really clearly. I remember last year I did lots of white, but I know he loves a lot of colour, and I have to say I think these pink are just taking my breath away. I know you guys said that I need to stop thinking about autumn, but when it comes to autumn I definitely want to get some like beautiful golden dahlias that in like oranges and like burnt pinks I think would be beautiful. I can't help myself. I like to get a bit ahead of myself, and it's just so exciting knowing that we've got this garden for such a long time, and it's just such a blank canvas. We can do so much to it. But I love how these look, these little pink ones with the like orange in the middle, but I have to say I think these are just taking my breath away. I think this is the Darletta Rosa potentially, but I love the way that the petals are just so speckled. So I'm going to give those a good old drink, so I'm not going to lie, they are looking a little bit dirty. We've not had a lot of rain this week, so I think they can really do with a little bit of water. Right, those have had a good old drink now, and I need to start thinking about giving the table a bit of a clean. If anything this has told me today, this has kind of shown me, so I really need to get myself a little potting table, because up until this point I've always just potted on our little outdoor kitchen table, and it's not until today that I've realised that that's really not practical, because obviously soil has just gone everywhere, compost has gone everywhere, which reminds me, I need to get some more compost. Somebody, don't let me forget, the next time I say I'm going to the garden centre, remind me that I need some more compost, because, and I also need more pots actually. As you can see, I've potted them up in like very miscellaneous pots, which I do love, but this is kind of all I have left in the little potting shed that we've got. So I do need to get my hands on some more pots, because you know that we just want to fill this garden with flowers and herbs, and it's just going to be so magical. But yeah, I really need to get myself a little potting table so that I don't completely, what's the word, like desanitize the table. I need to actually clean it now and get it ready for guests. As I said, I want to do a bit of a tablescape, and I'm thinking this might be the perfect opportunity to use my gorgeous little faux flowers from Unique Decor Florist, which I unboxed with you guys yesterday, which you can still use my discount code on Ellie20 to shop. I think they would make such a beautiful tablescape, and it's just really nice not having real flowers in the middle, because then it means that you'll be like left a little bit more at peace when you are actually eating. But as you can see, the table needs a good old wipe. I need to get the cushions out and just get this looking beautiful, ready for our guests to arrive. That did not take me too long to do at all. I wanted to keep it fairly simple. We're really sticking to that green and blue colour scheme, and I just wanted to create a beautiful little tablescape to sit at for our guests. So this is currently how it is looking, and I could not be happier. I feel like adding the cushions just makes such a difference, and the beautiful floral arrangement from Unique Decor Florist just makes all the difference. I'm so in love. I initially ended up putting 2 on the table, but I feel like it was a bit overwhelming. It is making me think that maybe we need a bigger garden table, because for 4 people this is perfect, but as soon as you have 6, 8 people coming over, we're just going to need a little bit more space. But that's by the by, that is for another time. But I just love how the flowers look, so I decided to put 2 of the pots on the floor, and I feel like it really pulls the whole look in together. I absolutely adore how it looks, and the colour scheme of them. I know I showed you these yesterday, but just look at them. They're absolutely stunning, and I just feel like they are the perfect little centerpiece. As I said, it's so nice that you don't have to worry about pollinators coming and disturbing you when you're eating. You can just enjoy your food, enjoy it being outside, and I love the way that the colour scheme all blends in together. It's like so many different shades of blue and green, but it just works so seamlessly. So I've gone for my Cezanne tablecloth. Now I had to double this up because it is obviously like a rectangular tablecloth, but I've literally just put it in half, doubled it up, and it works so perfectly for the square table, and I love how it looks. I absolutely adore the embroidery that runs through it. It's so gorgeous. And actually, if you're not someone that's like very good at tablescapes, you don't really like making a huge, you know, display like I do, I feel like it just speaks for itself. So you don't really need like a huge arrangement in the middle, although you know me, you know I love doing a huge arrangement. I've actually got out some different placemats that I normally use. I normally use my little wicker ones from Amazon. These are actually hand-me-downs. These came, I think, I don't know if it was from my mum, from my granny. I'm pretty sure 2 generations have used these placemats, and I couldn't even tell you where they're from. I think it might be Laura Ashley, like 30-40 years ago. They are basically vintage placemats. I still remember actually being a little girl, like as a toddler, eating my dinner off these placemats, and I love how they look. They're this really beautiful, like sagey, kind of bluey green colour, and I love the fact that you've got all of the different herbs on it. So we've got chamomile, we've got, is it bottage? I'm not entirely sure what that one is. We've got absinthe, we've got thyme, we've got peppermint, we've got bavin, we've got balsam, we've got marshmallow, sage, and rosemary. I just think it's so so lovely, and it really ties the whole look in together. In fact, these are the placemats that Alex and I usually use on a daily. It's kind of the only special occasions when I bring out the Amazon ones, but I do absolutely love them. And I also love the fact that we've got matching placemats for the drinks, which I've just put on my LSA gorgeous goblets. These are, I think these are red wine glasses or gin goblets, but I love them for like cocktails and mocktails because I just think they are so perfect in size, and they're like a really lovely one to hold. And my favorite thing about them, they are all slightly different. So they all have like a gold trim to them, like a gold band, but they're all ever so slightly different, if you can see, so you know which glass you've been drinking out, which is super handy whenever you are hosting, whenever you've got people round. So yeah, I've literally just popped on a little jug because I can do maybe like a mocktail, I can do some drinks, and then I've also just popped in this little candelabra, which I love because you've got the kind of like grey tones, which I feel like just blends so seamlessly with the colour scheme. So I'll light this just before the guests arrive. But this is also actually from Unique Decor Florist, and I love it so much. So she does more than just flowers, she'll also do little ornaments, candles, things like that, pots. I absolutely adore it, which I believe the discount code will work for everything on her little store. So yeah, I'm super happy with how this is looking, super happy with how it's come together. I don't think we need to get the parasol up because I don't think it's quite warm enough for that. It's not like summer weather, it's very much a spring garden table outside, and that's exactly the vibe we are going for. So I'm so happy with this little tablescape, with this little setup for our first time hosting in the garden in the new house. Well, this couldn't have come in better timing. I've just had a little knock at the door, literally as I was just talking about getting drinks sorted for everyone, doing maybe like a mocktail or like a little drink in the jug. We've had a delivery from Dash Water, which I've never tried Dash Water before, but I've heard amazing things. They do like beautiful flavoured waters in like cans, so it feels very luxurious, but it's supposed to be so much better for you than like fizzy drinks. So it says here it is British spring water, bubbles, wonky fruit and 0 calories. Your new squeeze. I think this is a new launch from Dash for us to try, which will be lovely to try with our guests today. Oh my goodness me, can you see? Actually, let me show you how many cans are in here. They've been so generous. That's so heavy to lift. I'm not going to lie to you, but we have in here the orange sparkling water. Oh my goodness me, it is 0 calories. Let me see what the little note says here. So Dash Orange, rejoice sunshine lovers, here comes the sun, and it tastes like all new Dash Orange. Gather your friends, don your shades, and sip on the taste of summer. That sounds so perfect for today, and look at that. Oh, it's really starting to feel like the beginning of summer today. This is such a beautiful day. Water, bubbles, wonky fruit. What does this mean? Pure spring water, filtered by nature, freshly sprung and pure in every way. All bubble, no trouble. Finally, a drink to feel good about. Wonky fruit. Oh my goodness, fighting food waste by accepting misfits. We judge on taste, not looks. That is absolutely amazing. Right, I'm going to stick these in the fridge so that hopefully they are cool enough by the time our guests arrive. I'll make sure to put lots of ice. I always love doing like a few garnishes in the drinks as well. I wish I had some oranges because I could do orange slices to put in with these, but I'm thinking maybe just like some mint leaves would be great with our ice and straws. It's going to be so lovely. So I'm going to chuck these in the fridge and then get ready for our guests to arrive. Oh, we have a friend up here. Hello, monsieur. We've had the French doors open all afternoon, and there have been a lot of wuzzy bees and flies and wasps that have been making their way inside. I've just come upstairs and I think there's a fly trapped in my blinds, but I'm not entirely sure. But hi, it is quite a while later now. Our guests left about an hour ago. We just had the loveliest afternoon, the loveliest lunch, just sitting al fresco, dining outside. It was honestly just magical. Absolutely magical, and it's making me feel so excited and so ready for summer. I feel like this has kicked off the summer hosting, and I cannot wait to have more friends and family round at the new house. But I also had a delivery arrive whilst we were hosting away, whilst our friends were around, and I feel like this is going to be the perfect item as well. I've been waiting this item for ages because it's actually come from a brand from Australia, and I have to say, why do all the best brands, like why do Australia just have so many amazing clothing brands? In fact, I'm pretty sure Forever New is also an Australian clothing brand, and they just do the best dresses. So I bought a dress from a brand called Daughters of India, And when I tell you, I feel like, again, when it comes to like the hosting dresses, I am so particular with regards to my wardrobe, and I know that so many people probably laugh at me, but I just love wearing outfits that make me feel good and like almost have a purpose. Like I love my gardening dresses, which I feel like is a bit of a controversial topic, but it's something my mum always did, just like comfy jersey dresses that you don't mind getting mucky. Like I really shouldn't have been gardening in this dress earlier. I'm sure that you were cringing at the screen thinking, Ellie, what are you doing wearing a white dress, potting up dahlias? Oh my goodness me, the fly is, he's attacking apparently. Let's just, he's made his way out of the blinds. Please don't, please don't. Just gonna let him buzz around for a little while until he calms down a bit again. But yeah, I just love like a gardening dress, like a lovely comfy jersey dress just to like potter about the garden in. I love my hosting dresses that are like loose and flowy and feminine and just like elegant. And I love dresses for like other occasions as well, like weekend dresses, office dresses, workwear dresses. So let me show you this dress from Daughters of India because it is gorgeous. I've literally been trying to get Mr. Fly out for the last 10 minutes. Why is it that you'll open a window for them as wide as possible? They don't want to go out of it. They just want to keep buzzing around the room, hitting into mirrors, hitting into things. So if you can hear him buzzing away, I am very, very sorry, but I have been trying to get him out of this room. But here's the dress. The dress in all of her glory, the perfect summer lightweight dress. If you're like me and you much prefer dresses that are maybe a bit more covered, but like super light, super breezy, so perfect for, fingers crossed, hopefully a heat wave here in the UK, this is the dress for me. It's funny, I often get questions if ever I talk about like heat wave fashion or like summer outfits where people are like, oh, this is so covered, like I don't want to have that much of my skin covered in the summer. And I personally do. I think it's because A, I burn easily, and B, I just feel a little bit more, I don't know, I just like being covered up. I like having long sleeves. I like having like my shoulders covered. For me, it's just a little bit more flattering. And when I saw this dress, I just fell in love. It's this really beautiful like smock style dress, just straight up, straight down, so lightweight. I just fell in love with it. And I love the colorway of it. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. It's this kind of like purpley white colorway. And I feel like this is just gonna be such a beautiful dress just to be really ethereal, whether you're hosting your friends, you've got people over, you're just pottering about in the garden. This is the exact kind of dress that I love to wear, and I could have gone nuts on Daughters of India's website because they have so many gorgeous pieces. If you live in Australia, I'm so jealous because you can so easily shop from them, but I will still leave a link down below if you do want to have a little peruse and a little shop, because you can get the pieces ordered to the UK. They just take a little bit longer than obviously something that would come from like the UK itself, or like it would come from Europe, but I feel like it's worth it for something this beautiful, this lightweight. Like I can't explain to you how light it is. It just feels like you have nothing on your skin, which is what I'm so looking forward to having in my wardrobe for the summertime when it's really hot here in the UK. Fingers crossed for 30-degree weather in June. I mean, sun on my birthday would just be amazing. Beautiful sunshine, lovely weather, 30 degrees. That is all I'm asking for. Is that too much? Is that too much to ask for? But let's try this on. I want to show you what it looks like because I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness me, I am just in love with this dress. I mean, look how beautiful this is. The length is stunning. I love me a maxi dress. It's something that's gotten me a little bit of not a little bit of slack, but it's been a bit controversial over my TikTok and my Instagram after my petite things I don't wear as a petite girl's reel, because so many people disagree with me. They were like, no, maxis look so bad on us, and I totally disagree. Mainly because I don't actually think I opt for maxis. I'll opt for a midi, and on me, it is a maxi. So I think this dress is supposed to be more of like a mid-axi length, and if you're taller than me, it'll probably come up to like your ankle, maybe even a little bit shorter, but for me, it's pretty much full length. Like all you see is your little tootsies sticking out, and as you can see, I didn't even put any shoes on because I feel like this is the kind of dress when you're just like wandering around in the garden, take your shoes off, do a bit of grounding, like walk along the grass, which also hopefully I'm soon going to be able to actually walk on our grass, because I keep getting told off by Alex for walking on the grass at the moment because of our new seedlings that are growing through. So fingers crossed, I'm actually going to be able to do some grounding soon and walk in the grass and walk with my little toes between the blades. Honestly, I just can't wait for that. But I just love the shape of it and I love the fit. Like as you can see, it's like a really lovely loose flowy fit, but it's not unfeminine, it's not unflattering, because this kind of like detailing here, it cinches you in ever so slightly at your waist. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot more material to play with, but I wanted it to be nice and loose, nice and flowy, nice and comfy, and that's exactly what it is. I can't remember what size I picked up. I think it might have been a small, but I ordered it so long ago that I cannot remember, so I will leave it linked down below along with the sizing that I got. But I love the like big puffy sleeves. I love the fact that they literally are not touching your skin, and the fact that you can like pull this in, cinch it in a little bit more, or have it undone, wear like a beautiful bralette or a bikini underneath. I feel like there's so many options with this dress. This is the kind of thing that I can just picture myself living in throughout summer as a gardening dress, as a hosting dress, as a just kind of dress where I want to be super lightweight, I want to be comfortable, heat wave dress, so many options for this, so many options. It is absolutely beautiful. So just wanted to quickly show you that because that arrived today as we were hosting, and I feel like it's going to be a dress I get so much wear out of over the warmer months. Success! I managed to chase Mr. Fly into our bedroom and get him out of our bedroom window. So he has been set free to fly away and enjoy the lovely weather, just like we are going to tonight. I think we're just going to sit back out in the garden, get some drinks. In fact, the orange, what were they called? Orange spritzers, orange sparklers from Dash went down a treat. I think I'm going to pour myself another one of those because they are so lovely. Like, they just feel really light and refreshing and perfect for an evening like this evening. So I think we're going to head outside. We're just going to sit, maybe read, maybe put something on our iPads and watch something and just be in each other's company and be outside in the garden. It is just my favorite place to be at the moment. So I think I'm going to leave this vlog here. What a lovely Saturday it has been. Just the loveliest time hosting friends over, catching up with them, doing a bit of hosting, doing a bit of tablescaping, which you know I absolutely adore, and basically just, I feel like we've just been getting ready for summer today. That's what today has felt like. So if you got to the end, leave me the word summer down below in your comment. I'm loving seeing who's getting to the end of the videos because I know there has been a lot this May. In fact, we're almost halfway through, which is absolutely mad to think. I am going to be so sad and everyday May ends because I'm loving checking in with you guys daily, showing you what we're getting up to and just spending so much time with you. It literally feels like I'm just like on FaceTime with a friend. Does anyone else feel like that? It's been so much fun so far and we still have so much more to go. So I hope you have subscribed if you haven't already, and I hope you're enjoying the vlogs, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of everyday May.